you went into Vegas not knowing who would be there, not knowing for sure whether Jenny or Deena would be there, but you clearly had some idea that they could be. I mean, you keep
Yep.
talking to Chris about it. I'm scared, I'm anxious, I don't know what's going to happen. They could ambush me. Just how do you mentally prepare to get into that situation?
I was doing a lot of meditation. Let me tell you, okay, I have never meditated in my life, but right before that, going into that plane, going into that car, I was like, Wusa, please, God be on my side. Who is behind these doors? Just evil eye. Oh my God, I had evil eyes. I had, the red horn. I had some red string bracelets, everything. I was like gearing up like for the worst of the worst. I didn't know what was going to happen because the boys like the prank and the whole thing. But
yeah,
I didn't know what to expect behind those doors, especially with Jenny. You don't know what you're going to get. And yeah, it was very
and
nerve
of
wracking.
course they
Very
feel the
nerve
same
wracking.
way about you too. They don't know what they're going to get from you when you
I
show up
know I'm the
either.
big wild card. I know. I mean, it's funny.
And now, I mean, I've seen this Thursday's episode, so I wanted to ask you something that we'll post after it airs. But, how does it feel knowing that, after they told Deena that you were on your way, she still said she had no interest in seeing you. She even starts crying when she learns that you're like minutes away after you had landed.
Like I said before, I mean, I just watching these episodes was like, how are they this mad? Like, I know she's pregnant, and I didn't
obviously that plays a big part,
Yeah.
and she doesn't want to be stressed. This may not be
I
the
get
right
that.
time for that.
I get that. That I understand. I've never been pregnant before, but I can only imagine.
Yeah.
But before she was pregnant, she didn't want to sit down with me. So this was like a thing for a year. It was kind of like I knew that was going to happen. I know how they work now. I've known them for long enough. It's kind of like, all right, Deena, well, shouldn't I be the one crying? Because who the hell knows? I'm one against, 3 or 2 now. It's not easy for me. It's really not sometimes. But I just wanted to sit down with them. I wanted to put my best foot forward. At the end of the day, we're family. And I really, like, the boys really did want to get this family back together. I got to tell you, those boys, they went far and wide and just, they outdid themselves with trying to get this family to sit down. They really did want it. And that's so amazing and just so genuine of them. I really love the boys. And, I wanted to sit down with them. It was a long time coming.
Talking about the boys, obviously you sit down with them first. It's all fun and games at first, but eventually they sit you down for a real, true conversation and kind of an ultimatum about, do you want to keep filming with us? Do you want to be part of this family? Just what goes through your mind when you notice the shift? Like, okay, they're being real now. This isn't a joke right now.
Well, when Ron gets very serious with me, because you know how close Ron and I are, I look at Ron, I'm like, oh shit. All right, things are getting really serious around here. No more joking around. And because they really put all their effort into this. They really did.
Yeah.
And off camera, on camera. I mean, Mike and I were working behind the scenes trying to get these girls to want to sit down with me off camera. Mike was there for all of this. Ron was calling me every other day. Like, come on, like, what are we doing here? The boys, they don't want any more drama. And I understand that because stringing them along, having them go through this, it's like, women drama. You know what I mean? Like, it was like enough is enough at this point. And I was at that point too. I just wanted to sit down with them and just see what they had to say and just squash this shit already. I mean, like, life is short. Like, and that's really where I was at. But seeing them be serious like that, all right, well, shit's going to hit the fan now because, what's going to happen?